to do today is talk about the recruitment bubble we're currently in. So when I say recruitment bubble, what I mean is there's a shortage of staff out there. There's many businesses that can't even open just because they can't get the staff. And what's happening is because there's a shortage of staff, the businesses that are recruiting, what they're doing is they're paying salaries that are much, much higher to actually get new people into the business. So what that actually raises a few challenges. So it's almost like all these businesses are trying to outcompete each other on salaries, and what that means is when they actually interview people, they've got to move really, really quickly, because a lot of the time when they're interviewing people, those people have already got another couple of jobs lined up. But the challenge with everyone competing on salaries is you end up with quite a few employees out in the job market who are really just shopping around for the best salary. And that's fair enough, because there is a cost of living crisis at the moment. But what I'm seeing in the recruitment industry and with clients I talk to is people are having to pay much, much more than the cost of living increase. So I believe inflation is almost at 10% now. So, but the salaries people are having to pay to actually get the same staff in that they would have tried to recruit 2 years ago is often like an extra 25, even 30% in some cases. And what's happening is we're ending up with a workforce where quite a lot of the workforce is often overpaid for their skill set, just because of all this demand in the recruitment industry. And one of the challenges with this and is the businesses that are often paying a lot more to get new staff in, they're not actually paying their existing staff better. So what you then end up with is a disparity in the business, where you've got new staff coming in who've got less experience, who haven't proven their loyalty yet, but they're often getting paid more than staff who have been in the business for quite a while and who are really, really productive. And this is going to build up and create resentment in a lot of businesses, because what it'll do is it'll stop the new person being assimilated into the culture of the business, because you've already created this barrier. So what I want to say is, look, if you don't want to get caught out by the recruitment bubble, then see, what you've got to do is, if you are going to pay a lot more to recruit someone, then what you've got to do is you've also got to pay your team a lot more, and you've got to keep it fair and level across the whole team. Remember, retaining someone is way better than recruiting someone. But the other thing that you've really got to think about is, if you are recruiting someone, don't just recruit based on the salary. And what I mean by that is, you're just like when you go out and try and get a client for your business, you're selling your business and the benefits of that business, of doing business with you. You've got to do the same thing when you're recruiting. So what that means is, when when these candidates, the way you've got to look at it is, they're interviewing you just as much as you're interviewing them. That means you've really got to talk about how strong your culture is in your business, the long-term benefits of working there. And then that's what's going to stop them just shopping around purely based on the salary. They're going to come and work for you, not because you're paying the most, but because you are essentially a good place to work for. So that's something you really got to focus on. And then the only other thing, though, is just before you go down this recruitment process, think about if you really do need to recruit. Because sometimes, so I did a video recently, and it's about, you have to get smaller before you can get bigger. So if you've got a staff shortage in your business, are you in a position where you can just go back to your customers and put your prices up so you have less customers? And if you end up with less customers, then you may not need that member of staff in the first place. But because you put your price up, you're probably going to make much better margins and make more money overall. So that's something to really think about. Firstly, make sure salaries are fair across your whole team, so you don't create that resentment. But then secondly, really sell the best of your business, not just the salary, when you do recruit people and interview people. And then thirdly, think about whether you need to recruit in the first place and if there is a better option. So if you found this video useful, please remember to like, share, and follow. And what I'd recommend you do is just go to our website, naccounting.co.uk, go to our homepage, scroll down. You can book yourself in for a free strategy session with myself, and we will talk about how we can really scale and grow your business. So really take me up on that offer, please. But I'll see you at the next video. Thank you.